See, namaste everyone. See, myself Ravi Kiran from Relyon Softech Limited, Saral Software. See, now I am going to train you people on Saral Accounting, how to download Saral Accounting from GSTN website, and how to install, and how to create masters, how to configure the settings, and even how to do our GST returns and all. See, complete these, all the topics will be included in this training session. See, let us start with a download process. How to download. Hope you all already downloaded the Saral account software, or if you have any issues, then again I will show that download process here. See, first we have to go with the GSTN website, where gst.gov.in. Here we have an option, login option, where we have to mention our GST login portal details, login details in the portal. See, I'm going to enter a username, portal username, then the password. Then we have to enter security code 334543. Then click on login, where now we have logged into our GSTN portal. So where now we have an option to download free Saral accounting software. Here there is an option downloads. Click on downloads, then click on accounting and billing software. So this is what the new option provided by GSTN organization. Then see, here is asking that your turnover will be 1.5 crore per year. Say yes. Then here we'll be getting all the vendors. In this list we have 6 vendors, software vendors. That is in the fourth one is Saral Accounts from Relyon Softech Limited. Fourth one. See, here we can download feature list, product details, tutorials. All the links are available in fifth column, and at the last column there is a link to download this Saral accounting software. So free Saral accounting software we can download from this last column link. Once you click on this link, you will be redirect to next registration window, where we have to enter these details: contact person, mobile number and email ID. See, once we enter this mobile number and email ID, then click on proceed, then you will get a verification OTP for mobile number and even for email also. See, once you have to proceed with, means you have to enter that OTP whichever you have received in your mobile and as well as in email, then download will be started. See, our software will be downloaded once you have entered this OTP and all. Then see, this is what the setup file will be downloaded from the website. That will be in our downloads folder. Then this setup file, you have to run it by double click or right click and open. See, now it is checking all prerequisites in the system, and even that is downloading all required applications and installation files. See, mainly Saral accounting is developed by using .NET is an front end, and SQL is a backend database. See, now it's asking, do you wish to install Saral Accounts 11.03? 11.03 is the latest version. Say yes to install. Proceed the installation procedure. Then now we will load it with this window for installation. Then select Saral Accounts and click on install. See, then database is already installed in this system. So now database installation is not taking the process. Directly it is installing the front end GUI Saral Accounts. Then click on next. Then again click on next. Then here click on I agree. Then go through on this license agreement. Then next. then again next. Here the installation path will be loaded with the C drive by default. So this path we prefer and we suggest any other drives except C drive, because in C drive OS crash or any system crash happen, then data has to be safe. So we prefer any other drives except C drive. So I'm going to install in a D drive, then click on next, then next. So now installation is completed, then close this window. This is how simple installation, but already database was already installed in this system, so database installation was not taken any process. So directly install the software. Then this is what the Saral icon that will be placed automatically. Shortcut will be placed in a desktop. See, you can double click and run this Saral accounting. See, this is how the landing page will be launched in Saral accounting once you open it. See, this is in the mode of company creation. Company creation mode is opened here. Then we'll close this and we'll explain here itself menu wise. See, this Saral accounting is a Windows based menu driven software where it is very user friendly, and even we can manage multiple tasks also at a time. Means in a parallelly we can manage multiple tabs with a multitasking option also is available. So now we'll go with the start button here, where in start button we have these options to create new file. We have to go with a new company. Then for to open existing files, you can go with open existing company, and company details. Then you go with company details option, backup company, restore company. These all the options are there. And even in company menu, we have a new creation option. We'll go with the file creation now, new company creation, that is company, new company. Then here the database is already loaded, database server that is installed and it is taken automatically. Relyon DB is our instance name, DB instance name, SQL database. Then company name will enter, we have to enter here company name, GSTN company. Then GSTN registered TIN number. See, before creating this company in Saral accounting, that GSTN has to be registered in this download process, where in download process, software download process, there you have to register this GSTN. Once it is registered, then you can create the company in Saral accounting software. See, I am going to put GSTN number, then click on create. One second. Okay, now we'll try with the company creation again. See, new company, so we'll put company name, then we'll put the GSTN number, then click on create. Then the company name, which is registered name, will be taken automatically. If you want to print any trade names, then you can put it here. Then country and state will be selected automatically on basis of your GST number. Then type of dealer, business, that we have to select from this list. We're going to select trading. Then type of dealer, that regular we have selected here with effective date. Then status of the company or individual or proprietor, that status of the company we have to select. Then modules required, that is accounting and inventory. See, in inventory itself we can manage service billing also, simple service billings. See, this service invoicing module is not available in this basic version. This is available in paid version, where it is having advanced formula features also. Then here we can attach our company logo, where that will be reflecting our reporting and all. Then accounting year starting from this financial year starting date or books beginning date we have to enter, and last date of accounting year it must be always 31/3 and the year. Then registration details, that GST number has been taken automatically. Then tax deduction number and PAN number we have to enter here. And the contact details, address of the company, phone number, place, fax number, email, everything, that all the contact details of company we can enter in contact details tab, and we can save it here. Alt S is the shortcut key for save, then close. Now it is asking for next basic settings, few basic settings wizard. So if you say yes, then automatically you will be traversed with the basic settings. If say no, then you have to set up manually. We'll go with a yes. Then here this is what main inventory module settings option, where before getting into transactions or any master creation, we have to enable or disable the options which are available, and on basis of your requirement we have to configure these settings. See, where in the features we have an option update stock in accounts, where once we enable this option, the closing stock value and even that opening stock value will be reflect into financial statement, like accounting financial statement like balance sheet, profit and loss and trial balance from the inventory part. So wherever with stock reports, value will be reflect into that accounting statements. If it is disabled, then you have to, means we have to manually enter that opening stock value and that closing stock value for every month end. This is what the option we have provided. Both the way we can manage the stock. Then enable e-way bill, where once we enable this option, then we will get the option to generate e-way bill JSON in outward transactions like DC outward and sales invoice, where instantly you can generate e-way JSON for that respective sales or DC outward, and that JSON will be uploaded automatically into our e-way portal. Then there you can verify and submit, then you can get the printout of that e-way bill. See, that invoice value for e-way bill generation, you can mention invoice value more than when it has to ask to generate that JSON, e-way JSON. That limit also you can put. If it is 0, then it will ask for every bill. Then there is a tutorial, video tutorial here. Once you click on this video symbol, then you will connect to YouTube for e-way bill generation video tutorial. Then there is an option enable service. See, if we want to generate service billing, then you have to enable this option. Then we will get a service master creation option in masters once we enable this enable service option, and here once you click on this, we'll get the help topics for this enable service option. Then next tab will be the item settings, item configuration with the different properties for respective items, where once we enable item code, there is an option item code here. If we have enabled this item code, then you must enter item code, unique code for each and every item. That is item code option. By default, item description will be handled automatically. Then alternate unit for items. See where we once means by enabling this option, we can manage or we can define multiple units for a single item, and we can manage multiple unit stock for a single item. That is what alternate unit for items. Then additional description. So additional description to mention or define more description on that particular item. Then enable sub-item levels for multiple fields with respective items. Then remarks, that also we can manage. Then local language invoice printing is also available. By selecting any of the language, then invoice will be printed in local language with item description, local language item description. Then bin reference to keep track of item place where it is placed in our store or godown. That is what bin reference. Then packing details of that particular item also we can manage, and alternate description, that is what alias name for an item. We can manage n number of alias names or alternate descriptions for a single item. That will be useful for searching purpose, item search purpose. Then display item with balance. By enabling this, we will get instantly the current closing stock of that particular item in a respective transaction whenever we are going to select items. Then numbering for items. This is what the counting purpose. Serial number will be applied in all the transactions to count the number of items or rows, whichever the options selected. Then custom fields. See, this is what user defined custom fields, where we can means enable these custom fields, which means how many you want. Then same will be reflected in a item master and even in respective transactions. These all custom fields are related to item. Then MRP. So if you want to track MRP details, then MRP also can enable. Then transaction settings, where in transaction settings we have provided all inventory outward means inward and outward and other transactions, where in inward transactions we have a purchase order and delivery challan inward, then purchase invoice, then purchase return. See, these all the options means transactions are available in inward section. Then in outward sections we have provided delivery challan outward, sales invoice, quick bill and sales return, whereas quick bill is for counter sales and cash invoice. See, where no need of ledger selection and all. See, you can directly type the customer name for printing purpose. That will be reflect as a means ledger will be taken care as a cash account. See, this is what counter billing and cash billing purpose. See, sales invoice is for both credit and cash bill with ledger selection. Then sales return is there, whereas some of the transactions has been hidden. See, that quotation is not available, sales order is not available, and proforma is not available, rejection is not available in this free basic version. Where you want these transactions, then you have to opt for the paid version. Then you will get this all the options. See, where in other transactions we have stock this physical stock entry and stock receipt and stock issue, production and all is there. Then whichever transactions you are going to maintain, that all the transaction you have to select here. Then we'll go with next option, valuation method, where in stock valuation method, that is by default the first in first out has been taken automatically, no need of changes here. Then batch option is available with expiry date and warranty details, where we can manage multiple batch with expiry date or without expiry date, and warranty or without warranty also we can manage the batch with stock management and all. Then round of settings, see, this will be taken care automatically, no need of changes. And we have a set alerts on inventory report, negative stock. See, that is don't allow, warning only, no actions. These are the actions we have provided on these conditions. See, negative stock, we will get a alert message. Then minimum stock level, reorder, maximum stock level, tax, invoice to a party without GSTN. Then do not allow expiry dated batch to be used, order based stock, in invoice same item multiple times, sale rate less than purchase rate, sales rate greater than MRP, sales rate less than landing cost. These are the alert conditions we have provided, and even actions also you can set up as per your requirement. Don't allow, warning only, no actions. Okay, this is all about set alerts, warnings. Then edit captions, you can edit the caption, default caption as your own captions. Location, instead of location you can name it as a go down like that. See, then barcoding. See, we can integrate your existing barcode on the product. See, enable barcode option here, then company code or EAN, whichever is preferable, and means whichever is better as per your requirement, you can enable this option. Then payment heads, where we have an option for POS entry in for cash bills, means counter bill or cash bills. We can manage with these all the payment types, that is amount received by cash or debit card or credit card, coupons, and other any bank check, DD, however it has been received. That all the details we can manage, and we can generate the reports also on this basis. For that, we have to map or define the ledger for particular type of receipt. That is for debit card. See, that amount should be reflect into which ledger. That ledger we have to map here. Means we can create new ledger by pressing F9 button, F9 function key, that is shortcut key to create and modify any values or masters by pressing F9. See, here we can press F9 and we can create, and then we can select the ledger here. Then click on apply. This is what complete inventory settings. Once we click on apply, then whichever the transactions we have enabled, for all the transactions, transaction formats will be created automatically with the basic settings. Say yes, then it is updated, then we'll close. See, now we are going to create default ledgers. See, why default ledgers? See, by creating default ledgers, that will be reduce our manual work of creating statutory ledgers, where default ledgers are provided to create automatic ledger creation for GST statutory ledgers, all inward, outward, and interstate and interstate. That all will be created automatically by selecting this option, default ledger. Then click on next. Then here it will listing all rate of GST. See, here we have to select whichever is applicable. Then click on next. See, this is all these are the all ledgers on basis of selection, default ledgers. CGST, SGST, IGST, and that sales and purchase ledgers also will be created. URD ledgers all related to transactions and GST rate. Click on create now. See, now the GST or statutory default ledgers has been created. Then close. See, now one more main setting here. This is for data security, where schedule backup, auto backup settings we can define here. See, the default path, backup path will be taken as a installed software installed path, where software has been installed, same path will be taken here, D drive. See, we prefer always select any other drives except C drive. Then there are multiple type of auto backups here. So perform schedule backup on close. Whenever we close the company, then each time that backup will be overwrite and append with the new updates. This is what perform schedule backup on close. Then automatically perform schedule backup on every day. See, this is what every day one backup will be generated on mentioned or specified time, whichever time you will define here. On that exact time, that's if system is on, then auto backup will be generated with complete data. Then one more option is there in advanced button, where we can generate auto backup on intervals. See, that is 1 hour, once in 1 hour, or once in 2 hours, 3 hours, however you want. Interval you can define here. See, then by uh, making these settings, our data will be remain secure, and we can, if even in a system crash also, we can get the data. And we have an option, means we have a provision to share this backup drive with a Google Drive. Then that will be better, where we can get the data backup even after hard disk crash also. Then save this, then close. Then now if you want to create item master, then you have to say yes to create item master. See, this is what item master creation. On basis of our configuration, inventory and item settings, that options will be enabled in item master creation. See, now I am going to close because I will explain later. Then now it is asking for ledger creation. So if you want to create any new ledgers, party, party ledgers, we can create in this ledger master. We'll close it now. See, this is all about company creation with basic settings as per our requirement. See, once we created with a company, or once we open a company, then this will be the home page, home screen, home page, landing page. This is what. See, this is what very user friendly, where we can access all options in a single window. See, here we can accommodate any number of options whichever required for daily work. See here, this is what customizable, even user login wise customizable home screen, where you can remove any of the options from this home screen here. So you can right click on any option, then unping from the home, and once we click on this, then that options will be removed from this home screen. And whichever any other options you required, means you want to add over here, then you go with this option here. There are options list here. See, in this list we can select any option, then click on plus, means add button, then that will be added over this screen. See, you can place wherever you want, and even right click and you can resize also. It's like this. This is what very user friendly customizable home screen, where we can access, means we can switch any options in a single screen or single page. And we have an option tutorials. So video tutorials are available here concept wise, where we can directly watch the tutorials, video tutorials. And once we open a company, then we will get which company is currently open. That company name will be displayed over here in bottom, then DB version, then current date. See, now the system date is set as a current date now. See, this is what a set system date as current date. Once we enable this, then system date will be loaded as a default date in all the transactions. If it is disabled, then previous transaction date will be loaded in all transactions. And even by using this current date, we can create next financial year also. So here we have to put next financial year date 1/4/2019 and click on accept. Any next financial year, how to put date and click on accept, then it will be created with next financial year. And if you have multiple financial years, then that all financial year will be listed over here. Whichever you want to open, that you can double click on that financial year. Then now the current financial year is 2018-19 that we have opened. Then customer care number for any product related assistance, Saral accounting related assistance, you can call for 08023002100 and press 3, option 3. Then next will be the start button here. See, as I already explained, these are the some of the options where new company, to create new company, open existing companies. See, this is to open any existing, means already created companies will be listed over here, that you can company details, to modify any company address or something, then you can go with the company details. then you go with this backup company where that company backup will be generated. Means currently opened or working company backup will be generated automatically. Backup company, then it will be generated. Backup done successfully. That is under this folder. If you want to open that folder, say yes. Then this is what the backup is generated on the current date and current time. Then same backup, that backup will be generated with extension RSAB. Then same backup can be restored once again by using restore company, user logins, data directory. These all the options are there. See, now we'll go with the menu details. See, and here we have web updates. If there is any updates, we can get help tutorials are available in this. And now we'll go with the menu wise explanation. See, here in company menu we have a new company, as we already done with a new company creation. Then open company for already created companies list will be available. Then close open company, that we can access through close company option. Then next will be master creation. See, now here in master creation we have a company modification option, address, contact details and all. Then general settings option is available here to set up with some of the settings. See, where alerts if you want negative bank balance, cash balance and all, party search criteria, and this display settings, notifications are there, startup notifications. Then mobile app synchronization and web access also available. See, where you can access your data in mobile also for reporting purpose. Then close. For even in mobile app, we have a option to generate sales orders and receipts, outstandings, and sales invoice also we can generate by using mobile app. And even in a web access also we can do all these things wherever you are. Means in remote locations also we can use our mobile app and we can feed the data and we can get the real-time reports and all. See, this year we have provided only for sales invoice generation. In paid version, complete options will be available. See, this is what general settings. Then current date. See, the as I explained already, this is what current date option. Default ledgers. Default ledger creation. If it is not created while company creation, then we can go with this option to create. Then groups we can create here. And ledger master. This is what ledger master, where we can create party ledgers, expense, income, all the ledgers, all types of ledgers we can create here under parent group. So I'm going to create customer XYZ. Then active deactivation option is available here. See, this ledger, see, already means now we are using this ledger, and from tomorrow if this ledger is not so longer useful, then you can deactivate this. Anyway, this will not be listed in a future transaction, but this will be reflected in all respective reports. Then alternate name, alias name for this particular ledger, where you can keep account number, account code and all. Then GSTN of the party. Then here group, parent group, you have to select ledger group. That I am going to select sundry debtors, that is customer. Then see here in address tab, means before getting into address tab, you have opening balance option also available, where we can enter existing opening balance whenever we start with Saral accounting. Then what will be the opening balance that we have to enter? There is that debit or credit balance, that also we can select. And even there is an option to manage bill by bill accounting. See, if it is apply bill wise option is enabled, then you must adjust with the bill by bill details and manage with bill by bill. If it is not enabled, then debit and credit only, that amount will be adjusted automatically. See, we'll go with the apply bill wise option, where for this opening balance we have to mention bill details here. See here, bill number and amount we can track it, otherwise we'll put OB or will bill number and bill date and the amount. Multiple And next will be the address details. See, address 1, address 2, and date of birth also we can capture, and address 3, country. Then state is mandatory. Decided, means that will decide the POS of that particular party. Then phone number, mobile number, website, email ID and all we have to enter here. And even here delivery address, there is an option to keep track of multiple delivery address for this particular party ledger. And contact details, see, this is all about optional things, where if you want you can enter, otherwise you can directly save the ledger. Contact details, also individual contact details, then party registration details, here PAN number, TIN, TDS deduction, then Aadhaar number also we can capture here. And verify GSTN also available. Then in other details we can enter credit period, credit limit for alert messages, alert things, and salesperson. These all the things available in other details, terms and conditions, and party bank details. This is all about ledger master creation. We'll save this option by using save button here. Then now we'll go with the item creation. Before getting into item master creation, we have a Excel import option for ledger master and even item master also. This is what ledger import option, where we can get, means generate a template. There we can feed the Excel data and we can import to Saral accounting. Then next will be the item master creation. See, this is what item master creation. We can create the item here, item 1 2 3. Then next will be stock type, where stock type is stock or non-stock or service or capital, whichever is applicable, that we have to select here. If it is service, then we have to select service, or if it is stock item, then have to select stock. Then HSN code, if it is mandatory, we have to select the HSN code. If it is not in the list, we can create by pressing F9 function. F9 key for is the shortcut to create HSN code, or you can click on this HSN code button to create HSN list. Then 333, then save. See, then close. Then here you can select this option. And even we have an option to deactivate this item whenever is now no longer useful. Then we can deactivate this. Then it will not list with the future transactions, but remains, will be listed in the all the reports, respective reports. Then next will be item group, where there is a default group is main group. Under main group you can create your own item groups for stock report purpose. See, by pressing F9 or click on that group button, where subgroup 1 can create like this, subgroup 1 under main group. Again, under subgroup 1 you can create one more level of subgroup, or you can create multiple groups under main group also. This is how group creation can be done. And we'll select the group. Then unit, how the item will be measured in terms of unit. We have to select here number, piece or box, kg, however it will be applicable. Then next will be GST rate of GST tax, that is 5%, 12% or whichever is applicable, that we have to select over here. Then additional rate also we can manage. See, in apparels segment, there is a slab wise GST rate, means sale rate. If sale rate is below 1000 rupees, then 5% will be applicable. Then above 5 means 1000 rupees, then that will be applied with 12% tax. In such case, here we have to select like this: 5% below 1000 rupees, 12% above 1000 rupees. This we can configure like this, that tax will be taken care automatically in transactions, respective transactions. Then we'll go with the rate details. Say item rate details we can define here, that is MRP. I'm going to mention 1000 is the MRP. Then purchase rate, basic rate or net rate. We'll go with the basic rate. Then we'll put 850 is the basic rate, purchase rate. Then margin on purchase, we can generate the sale rate by mention the margin. Here we'll put 15%, where 977 is the sale rate that is generated automatically. That it will be net rate. Then discount also we can mention, sale discount or sale discount amount or percentage, and even purchase discount amount or percentage. Then okay. Then opening balance, stock opening stock we can mention here by using this opening balance option. See, bill wise also we can manage, or we can put all together as a opening OB. Then number of quantity that I am going to mention 10. Then rate will be 850. Then click on OK. See, this is how we can enter opening stock for this particular item. Then in others tab we have many options, minimum stock level and maximum stock level and reorder level. Once we enter here, then you will get a warning, set alerts action automatically on basis of this model number, brand name, part number, category. This all we can capture here. Then item image also we can attach over here, that will be displayed under the item list whenever we select that particular item. Then barcode integration, where in barcode tab we can mention the barcode number, existing barcode numbers that I am going to enter 1 2 3 barcode number. This is what barcode integration. Then same, once you scan that item in respective says inward or outward transaction in inventory, that item will be selected automatically. This is what barcode option, and we can save it now. See, to search existing items we can go with a search option here. We can search by typing any of the characters. See, now it is loaded, item is loaded now. Then Hsn search option is there. If we don't know Hsn code for this particular item, we can search by using this code, goods name or code, or service or name. However, we can search the Hsn code, that will be connect with the department site, and you will get the Hsn code with description and tax applied. Then this is all about item creation, where we have a tutorial, video tutorial in YouTube, that you can click on this YouTube symbol. Then you will switch to YouTube. Then now we have done with item creation. Then see, there is an option to import item master through Excel also, import item import option. Then rate import option also available. See, if there is a frequent rate changes, then we can go with the rate import, and here there is a template option, Excel template, where we can change the rate and we can import to software. This for sale rate and purchase rate, both we can import, or you can directly change over here and you can click on update. And even export option is also available for rate import option. Then bulk tax apply, where we can apply tax and Hsn number for more than one item at a time. Here by selecting all the items we can apply tax for all items. Then supplier wise item mapping. See, to generate supplier wise stock report, we can map the supplier wise item here itself. See, this is all about master creation. Now we'll go with the transaction or voucher formats option. See, here in accounting and inventory, there are two modules here. See, and compliance. See, in accounting module there is a settings option where we can set up with these options. See, features, display, budget. These are the options we can configure. And inventory also we have a settings, inventory settings, what we have done already. Then there is a voucher format option in accounting. See, these are the default vouchers. If you want to create your own voucher formats, then you can create by clicking new, and here you can put the voucher name and parent format and effective from. These all the details you have to put, and you will get a new voucher format. Then in inventory also we have transaction formats. See, this is for inventory transactions. Wherever, see, default formats are already created over here. See, purchase bill, return sales, quick bill and all. See, now we can see the many options are available. See, whichever is applicable and as per your requirement, you have to configure over here. See, in quick bill format, this is for cash billing. See, here net rate is enabled, where net rate means that is inclusive of all taxes. basic rate means that is excluding tax, and post-tax pre-tax option is there. Show purchase, last purchase rate, narration, terms and condition, delivery details, then e-way bill generation on save. Once we save the invoice, then you will get a e-way JSON generation automatically. Then if you want that option, you can enable. And free quantity, remarks, e-way bill number to enter means capture, and prepaid by, checked by, on save, new mode. These all the many options are there. Whichever you want, you can select. And see here, tax and discount, item level or bill level, and here discount also item level or bill level. However you want, you can select over here. And multiple discount options also available. This is what trade discount and even cash discount. In cash discount, you by enabling cash discount, you can we can manage scheme discount, special discount, all multiple discounts by using this option. Then see cash or credit by default transaction type. Then numbers, see this auto numbering is set. See where for quick bill auto numbering will generate, because as name itself it says that is quick bill, so we have not given manual option for quick bill format. For other formats you can set up with the manual or this automatic numbering. Then yearly reset, daily reset also available. And see prefix and suffix is mandatory for all transactions which will be reflect with a GST, effect with a GST, because see we have a provision to create multiple transaction formats for all transaction types. In sales purchase you can create multiple transaction formats as per your requirements. In that case, that invoice number or transaction number should not be duplicate. To avoid the duplication, we have made mandatory of this prefix and suffix with a transaction number or invoice numbers. That way I'm going to put quick q slash, then the specimen name will generate, invoice number will generate like this. And see with one I need to prefill with some zeros, then you can put number of zeros 3. Once I put 3, then that number will be generated with 001. If you say 4, then 0001 will be generated. This is what numbering settings. Then heading is not required. Declaration you can mention here default, which will reflect in transaction means sales invoice printout. See custom fields, user defined fields also available here. See where bill level user defined fields required or item level required, that also you can enable and you can get it in the transaction. This is what quick bill creation. Like this we have to set up with all these transactions whichever is required. Then save. See in purchase also we can configure with the net rate or basic rate, whichever we want. Then item level or bill level, tax and discount options. Then in return also we can define the things. Number settings, automatic or manual also will be available for all transactions. Then I'm going to create new format under sales invoice. See, we'll select sales invoice here. Then here we'll put tax invoice as a format name. Then here net rate and even basic rate. Then terms and condition, delivery address details, then prepaid by. See whichever options required I'm going to enter, means select. Discount, cash discount ledger we have to select. Number settings automatic or manual, and this things. This for sales invoice. And even see I can generate service billing in Saral accounting also in inventory itself, where we can create service billing here. Selecting sales invoice, here we'll put service invoice, format name as service invoice, and there is an option only service. Once we enable this only service option, then you can get all services will be listed over in that format and amount column will be listed. See this is what only service billing option with service column and amount column. Then manual numbering or automatic and custom fields all are available. Then save this format also. See here we must enter prefix to avoid duplicate. See this is how we can create See, now we have created with formats. Now we can go with the transaction entries, where we'll start with a purchase invoice entry. See, go with the purchase. Then here the purchase default format is loaded here. Only one single format is available. Then voucher number also loaded, date, current date also loaded. Then here credit or cash purchase, that also you can select. Then credit days also you can mention, and supplier. See, that supplier you can select from this list. If it is not in the list, then you can create by pressing F9 shortcut key, or you can press supplier button. See, where you can create supplier 123 ledger, means you can put the supplier name, then alias name, then GSTN number, then sundry creditors, means that group will be selected automatically. Then opening balance also you can put it over here, and address tab you can select Karnataka and save it. See, if you press alt key, then you will get underlined letters here. See, these are the shortcut letters where you can hold the alt and you can press that letters. See, now save alt S. See, this is what the supplier creation. Then there is an option from where if you have a purchase order, then we can get the details, pull the details from purchase order or DC invert transactions. So if there is no, where reference number option, here we have to mention supplier bill number. Purchase invoice entry, supplier bill number, I am going to enter in reference number details. Here if that product is having barcode, then you can scan over here, otherwise you can select manually also. Then that rate, everything will be loaded as per rate details in the item master. Then here I'm going to enter quantity 4. Then net rate, basic rate, tax, everything is calculated automatically. Then press enter or press. By pressing plus, you will focus to next row for next item selection. Then next you can select the item here. See, now we have only one item. To create a new item, you can press F9 shortcut key. See, to create new item here, sample item, then stock type, then HSN code, then group, then unit, then GST rate, then opening balance if exist, and remaining all, whichever is required you can select over here, means you can mention over here. Here standard barcode you have to select, and here we have to type the barcode number 222, then save. This is what item, simple item creation. Now we can select with this item selection, then put the quantity, then rate, his details are not entered, so we can again press F9 on the item description column, then we can put the rate details here. Then margin 20, we'll put 10%. Then rate, that sale rate will be calculated automatically. Then click on OK, then save it. Then escape. Now again, see, right click on that particular row, then delete the that particular item. Then again, if I select the item, then rate also will be loaded automatically. Then 2, then everything is calculated. Here we can put discount percentage or amount, however we want. You can define here, then press plus key to focus on next row. That's all. Now press, means we'll go with the others button to enter delivery details and eBay transaction details and export GST details. See here, common credit, that will be taken care automatically as a by default used for taxable supply. If there is any changes, you have to do it here. Then in other details, then okay, then save it. See, now we have done with the purchase. See here, if I want to adjust any advance entries, advance entry means advance paid, that you can adjust with setup button, where towards bill you can select, and that will be listed with the already entered advance payment entry here, that you can adjust over here. Advance or any transactions adjustment or on account you can enter here. By default it will be taken as a new bill. Then see, preview and print you can get it over here. Then see, purchase invoice. In purchase invoice button we have an option to cancel invoice and report settings. These all the options are available, whereby right clicking you can copy grid and paste grid, and you can create template, means the templates you can create, and environment settings, whereby using environment settings you can hide some of the columns if that are not required. Then font color you can change, font size, font style also you can change, width also you can change. See, this is what environment settings we have provided. See, now we have done with the purchase entry. Now we can go with sales entry, one simple sales entry, sales invoice. See, these are all inventory transactions. See, here in sales we have a three formats: quick bill, tax invoice and service invoice. In quick bill, no need of that party ledger selection here. See, where that ledger will be taken as a cash account, where we can put party name for printout purpose. Then here you can capture address details, T number and all, email, phone number for further usage. Then here we can scan that particular barcode, 123. Once we scan that barcode, then that will be item, respective item will be loaded with a quantity 1, and rate details and tax details will be taken care automatically. Then press plus to focus on next row, otherwise you can edit the quantity here. And then next we'll select, means we'll scan one more barcode, that also will be loaded automatically. See, this is how we can generate the sales, or else you can select item by manual also. You can put quantity, you can edit the quantity, that will be calculated, net rate, basic rate, everything. And even you can define discount also, 10 rupee or 5 rupee, like that. Then we can save, or we can enter with the other details. Then we'll go with the save. Then it is asking for receipt details entry, where it is a cash bill. See how that amount is receiving in terms of cash or credit card, debit card, coupons or DD check, however it is receiving, the details we have to enter. By default it is always cash. Then you can disable this option, show payment details screen. Once we disable this option, then this window will not be pop up. By default it will reflect as a cash account, cash received. Then now I am going to enter, see that bill amount is 4956. Out of 4956, I'm just receiving 2000 as cash, and remaining as credit card or debit card. However, see, remaining amount is 2956. 2956 is the remaining amount. If I put 3000 here, then cash return has to be changed, has to be given back to customer, that is 44 you will get over here. Then say OK. Then amount more than bill amount, do you want to continue? Yes. Then say. See, then no. Then we have done with a sales invoice, where print on save option is enabled, so it is getting into print. But here no printer driver is installed, so it is asking for invoice save, PDF or OXPS save. Then we'll cancel. See, now to get the printout of invoice, we can select whichever format required, design or paper size we can define here. See, where in the sales invoice button there is an option report settings. Here there are many default reports we have provided as per printer and paper size. See, this is what 3-inch sales invoice format, where simple small 3-inch for thermal printers, and this is what 3-inch continuous rolling paper for thermal printers. And this is only acknowledgement and bill level tax A4 size, item level tax A4 size, and GST maximum items for sales format A4 size. Then off page, see this is what off page. Then one more is A5 size. See this is what A5 size paper invoice option. Now for this quick bill I am going to set up with continuous rolling paper. Then here we have to enable set as default report, then say yes. Then that particular report will be set as a default report here. Then close. Now we'll go with a preview option where we can select that particular report. Then report heading we can put it over here, tax, invoice, or whichever you want invoice heading. Then select set as default report here also. Then don't show this report settings again, means once we click on preview directly it has to means open with a preview invoice preview of window. Then you have to enable this option. Then print on save, direct print on save, then you have to enable this option. Then click on save, then click on preview button. Now you will get a preview of particular invoice. Then this can be print by using print or select and print options, or you can generate PDF also. See, this is what invoice design for quick bill cash bills for thermal printer. And direct print button also is available, and the shortcut key also you can get this Alt P is the shortcut key for print. And see, the single entry system will be converted as accounting view in account view option. Then you can delete this transaction also, and even cancel invoice also available here in sales invoice button. And see, then cash returned 24 will be visible over here. And even in a sales invoice itself you can generate this return, sales return also by using sales return option here. See, this is all about simple cash bill generation. See, now you can generate credit bill with or cash bill or credit bill with party ledger. That in tax invoice we can do it. Here this ledger will be mandatory where you have to select ledger and you have to select the items. Then next will be service invoicing. See here we have created a service billing format. See, we have to select service invoice, where before getting into service invoice we have a service master creation in master menu. So in means in master menu we have a service master GST. Here we can create any of the service names here. Then here taxable or reimbursement, that we have to select as taxable. Then taxable or exempted service list will be available in this button, where you can select service code, means SAC code we have to select, and even you can search by SAC code or description. Select this, SSC code is taken automatically. Then if this service is applicable with the abatement, then you can go with abatement option. And even if it is under any reverse charge option, means reverse charge tax, then you have to select this applicable reverse charge service names, and reverse charge payable percentage you have to enter. Then for CGST, SGST tax rate you have to enter here. For this service, what will be the GST rate that we have to mention here. Then IGST tax rate, and even income head. See, you can press F9 and you can create your own income head for this particular service. By pressing F9 you can create, or else you can select from the available list, means ledger list. Then IGST you can mention IGST ledger here. And even you can define service rate also here, then save. See, like this you can create your service master by using service master option, where you can cancel this window. Then that created services will be listed in a service invoicing, where we have to select first means cash or credit invoice. Invoice type you have to select. Then customer we have to select over here. Then if there is any reference number, you can put the reference number. Then here we can get the service list. See, now we have created with a different window. Press F5 to refresh. Then we will get that particular service which is created. Professional service. Then we can put amount over here. Then enter for next service. Here by pressing F9 you can again create the service master. Then save. Bill reference we have to mention, then save. See, again same payment details, then save. Now updated. Do you want to create a receipt voucher, auto receipt voucher? Because this is what cash service invoice, so it is asking to generate default receipt, auto receipt generation for this particular party ledger. If you say yes, then that receipt will be generated automatically. Then here also we can get print preview and print and even cancel option and all. Email also available, but that is available in paid version. See, this is what complete service billing and cash billing and credit billing. See, now we can go with the sales returns and see purchase returns also, where we can go with the sales return. Will format is selected and date is loaded, and see here we can go select the particular customer, but we have not done any transaction, sales credit transactions for any party. So we'll select the party here, and from bill, once you select from bill, then it will be listed all the means whatever service we have provided, or whatever the sales we have done, that all the bills will be listed, item will be listed over here. You have to select item and click on OK, then that all will be loaded here. Then you can select return or credit note. Both options are available, where by selecting return, then stock also will be affected, and even ledger also, means rate amount will be also reflected into party ledger and all respective ledgers. Whereas by selecting credit note, only rate difference will be reflected into party ledger and this stock reports. Quantity will not be affect with credit note option. This is what sales return. Same option, means the same method is available here in purchase return also. That is a return and debit note. This return will affect with quantity and amount. See, whereas in debit note only rate difference will be reflected into party ledger and stock reports. And one more fantastic feature what Saral Accounting we have provided, see, that is multitasking. See, this is what many number of tabs you can open like a browsers, and you can work parallelly. See, in trading segment, this is what very regular practice, where when we don't have any customers, then we will do our any adjustment entries or purchase entries whenever we free. In such case, we can go with purchase entry. In middle of purchase entry, if any customer came, then we have to directly switch to sales entry. See, then you can finish with the sales entry, and then again go back to purchase. Then you can continue with the holded purchase entry. This is what practice that can be managed in Saral accounting software by using multitasking, where you can open multiple tabs. And next, inventory views. There are many views here: transaction register, stock reports, and analytical reports, and report writer to generate your own reports. Then inventory daybook. And one more reporting option is there, bulk custom report, where you can get printout of more than one bill at a time. By selecting all the bills, you can click on single button print, then all the bills will be printed one by one automatically. Then generate barcode is there, summary reports are there, many summary reports. This is what a reporting option. Then e-way bill generation. See, here we can generate a e-way bill. See, all outward transactions will be listed over here. By selecting transactions, you can click on create JSON option to generate a JSON file. Then after, you can click on upload. That will be directly uploaded to department website. means e-way portal, and there you have to verify the details and click on submit, and you can get print of e-way bill. This is what e-way bill generation. Close. Then this is all about inventory module, where sales purchase all transactions with stock effect. See, we have a accounting module where voucher entry is available here. See, that is voucher entry, contra voucher entry, credit note, debit note, journal with journal expenses, journal expense with auto GST, RCM and TDS calculation and all will be taken care automatically in journal expense GST voucher, where this is what single entry system, and optional vouchers, then payment, then purchase, this purchase voucher without stock effect, then purchase return, receipts, sales without stock effect, sales return, then quick receipt, bulk receipt and bulk payment counter receipt. See, this bulk and quick and counter receipt and payment options are advanced options provided in Saral accounting software for traders, wherein bulk receipt in a single entry or in a single window we can generate multiple parties receipt and payment vouchers. See, this is what bulk receipt entry, where we have to select the party name here. Then see here it is listing with all pending bills for respective party, where collected amount we have to enter over here. Collected amount, that will be 2000. Pending amount is 4444. Out of that I am going to receive 2000. Then click on autofill. Then that amount will be adjusted to bills as per first in first out mechanism automatically. Then if there is any advance received, then go with the advance details button, then click on accept. Then now that amount is received in terms of cash or bank check or DD online. However, then if it is bank DD or check or online, then you go with the bank ledger, select that particular your bank ledger here, or you can press F9 to create bank ledger, then click on three dotted button and you just select instrument type here, DD or check. However, then check number or DD number, then check date, then branch, then accept. See, if there is any adjustment of this particular bill or party adjustment with this expense ledgers, also you can select over here discount, cash discount, or you can press F9 and create your own expense ledger and you can put the amount. This is what one customer receipt is done. Then next, in next row you can select one more next customer and you can same do it same process here, it will be listed. Then clear all the things and click on save. See, for all each and every party automatically will generate the individual receipt vouchers with the number. See, now it is generated with individual voucher number, that is 2. See, the and printout also you can get it over here, voucher report and bank annexure also you can generate over here. Then new, click on new to generate a new bulk receipt entry. Then now there is an option bulk payment, same way counter receipt is there, quick receipt is there. This is all about receipt entry. Then this is single entry system bulk receipt, whereas we can go with a double entry system receipt voucher entry. See, that is voucher entry receipt. These are see here itself you can click on voucher number, it will list with the existing receipts which is generated. Now we just generated this voucher with 2000. Now click on new, then here you can select customer ledger, then put the amount, then towards bill or advance, the type of transaction you can select, advance or on account, new bill, towards bill. So we'll go with the towards bill. Bill is available, so then select enter, accept. Then here cash or bank. Then narration, see here you can create narration master also, previous narration also you can load, all the things are available. Then save it, and you can create templates also. See, by clicking this template button, means using this template button you can create template, voucher template, and you can generate by using templates. then print voucher, then add row, remove row. These all options are available. See, this is what receipt voucher entry means. Then likewise contra entry is available, contra voucher, all type of vouchers are available. You can go with the accounts voucher entry, where bank reconciliation option is available and manual closing stock entry is available. Then all voucher views, contra all voucher views with statistics, then account books, cash book, bank book, receipt register, payment, general ledger, alt F3 is for general ledger, journal, credit debit and sales day book, purchase day book, analytical views. These are all the books of accounts. And finance result, trial balance, profit and loss account, balance sheet. See, with different vertical and standard view also available. See, this is what the balance sheet and profit and loss, cash flow, fund flow. This all the financial statements also available here. Then outstanding reports, that is receivable, payable, party ledger wise outstanding, group wise outstanding, area wise, place wise, route wise also available over here. Then reports, bulk voucher printout, check printing, and miscellaneous report, outstanding bank means that is balance confirmation email also we can send through this option. See, this is all about accounting transactions and views, where we can now we'll switch to GST return. See, GST return is available in home screen, GST return button. Otherwise, you go with the compliance, then GST return. See, this is what GST return home screen. See here, first we have to go with the settings. Here in settings, we have to enter username and password for GST return portal, and monthly filing or quarterly, then mobile number and email we have to mention here. Then for eWay portal, we have to mention username and password, and we have to select the preferable browser. Then save. This is all about GST settings. See, once settings has been done, then we can go with the GSTR1. View is there and upload is there. If you want to view, then click on view option, and if you want to upload JSON file, or you have to make the return, then you go with the upload button, where it will be loaded with all sections, GSTR1 sections with the values as per the entered transactions, B2B, B2C, all respective sections. You can generate JSON and you can upload section wise also, or else you can upload all sections at a time by select all option. Then create JSON. Once JSON is created, then go with the upload button. Once we click on upload, then that directly will be connected to department portal, GSTR portal. Then JSON will be uploaded automatically. There you have to verify and you have to submit, then return the file. This is what the process of GSTR1 return. And even once it is up, means return is done, means that we have uploaded the details, but we have done with the wrong entries. In such case, you can delete that uploaded transaction also by generating JSON to delete. Here there is an option JSON to delete. You can generate a delete JSON here, then you can upload that delete JSON. Whichever transaction uploaded through the Saral accounts, that same transaction will be deleted in department site. Again, you can generate corrected JSON and you can upload it. This is all about GSTR1 filing. Once it is done, filing is done, then you can download the JSON from the department, GSTR1 JSON from department site, means portal. The same you can import here in compare option. Here you can import the JSON, and again you can compare with account, means entered, whatever is entered in software and which all are uploaded in department. Both you can compare, and missing transactions you can upload once again. This is about compare of GSTR1. Then ARN details. Once return is done, you just click on get ARN button, then internet is connected, then it will be fetch with the department site and loaded ARN number and date automatically for this particular month, selected month. Then close. See, this is all about GSTR1 part. Now there is a 3B option here. We can upload 3B filing also. See where view or upload button, you have to click on this. See here, it will be loaded with the 3B details for this particular month. Complete things. Here also we can click on create JSON to create the JSON. Then click on upload button to upload JSON to department portal. Once it is uploaded, then verify, submit and continue with the further process in department site. And even you can send this 3B JSON and Excel for auditors also by using this send to auditor button. See, this is all about 3B filing. Once 3B also done, then there is an option to for GSTR2. See, once GST means the purchase or inward entries are done, then you can download GSTR2A in the department portal site. There you can download the JSON and go with the 2A download option here in Saral Accounting. Then here you can browse that JSON file downloaded one, then click on import button. Then that once it is all 2A JSON is imported, then again go with the GST home screen and click on 2A compare. See here you will get all mismatched, matched and missed by vendor mismatch and invoice number mismatch, GSTN mismatch, all compared with your means whatever software entry is there and which all are uploaded in a department site. Both will be compared and you will get the status with these flags with a color. Then after you can correct and you can communicate with supplier, then you can correct the transactions. Then also you can get the year-end details also. This is all about complete GSTR 2 to a compare and return history with the year-end number also you can get it over here, and there is an ITC view and submitted details also is available here. Here also we have a e-way bill option to upload here, means generate e-way bill. Then GST computation. See, this is what computation for GST statutory complete details you can get it over here with bill details and rate of tax and even interstate, intrastate, and is this exempted, reverse charge, URD, that all the status we can get this details in GST computation view for inward and outward supply. And we can generate journal voucher for payable or refund amount by using create journal voucher option. See, this is all about GST return and complete Saral accounting software, where in tools we have software security, company security and log financial year option. You can create number of user logins for this particular company by using company security in tools. Backup also you can generate multiple company backup, and schedule backup option is available here. Restore company. Then file handling, we can import and data or vouchers, transactions or masters through Excel, and even we have an option means transaction and master import, complete data migration from other softwares also, and even JSON data migration is available, and export also is available. And this all remaining options, email configuration, that is available in paid version. Then system details, then sample company. These all are tools options, tools and utility. And next will be the support. See here in support menu we can get all support related options, where email you can just click on email and you type your issues and you can click send, then that will be sent to our support department. Live chat is available, you can chat with our support executives instantly. Then support call, you can using this you can dial a call. Then remote access is available, where if you want any assistance, remote system assistance, then you click on this remote access. Then that will be generated a ID. You have to communicate that ID with our support executive. Then we can take your system access and we can guide and we can train you and we can support on the product with live. Then on-site request on chargeable basis also available. See, this is all about support facility we have provided. And see, we have a YouTube tutorial that you can for that may be helpful for you to start with Saral accounting. And you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube and all. See, for support assistance you can call 080 2300 2100 option 3. See, this is all about complete Saral accounting.